Hi, I'm Matt Onstott with SenCal Sports, and I'd like to welcome you to a new feature we're doing here. This is to highlight our inaugural Community Impact Scholarship recipients. And starting it off with a bang is Gabby Melchor. She will be attending Fresno State in the fall, majoring in construction management. But Gabby, they say you don't know where you're going unless you know where you've been. So where did you go to high school?
I went to Fresno High. I've been there for all 4 years.
What made you choose Fresno State?
Well, I've always loved Fresno. I've always done a lot of volunteer around Fresno. It's just a big part of who I am, and Fresno State has a pretty amazing construction management program. And I did go in January to basically visit the major, and it was all I was looking for. And so,
Well, and some people look at you and go, she doesn't strike me as someone that wants to go into the construction management field. What made you choose that?
well, I always love to do team building. I've always loved to be outside, seeing like construction sites, and just more of just like being there where the world is today, and just building like bridges or streets or just commercial buildings overall.
Well, and they're building things that, good Lord willing, will last well beyond your. Some of the bridges that have been around in the valley have been here for more than a century or so. So
yes, for sure.
You're building legacies.
I hope I am the legacy once I get older, and then I'm able to give it to the freshmen my senior year of college.
Well, take it from someone that's already older. I wish you all the best. But seeing how something like SenCal and seeing the kids involved and seeing how they light up. I mean, nowadays they could be glued to their phone. They could be inside playing video games. They could be doing anything but being outside. And what do you see when you see these kids? They're involved. They're out. Just to be a part of that, what does that mean for you?
Well, to me, when I went to their actual baseball opening day, it was an amazing experience. I got to see more of like younger kids wanting to go play baseball, even girls and boys from like all ages, from I want to say like 2 to like 13, I think. It was pretty cool. I love the kids there. They're so funny. They're so energetic, especially at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Like it was an amazing experience. To me, I think I learned a lot from them. Even though I didn't play a lot of sports, more of like just when I was younger, but it gave me more of like an idea of like what the community is and what the Palm and Shields offer to those kids that are very low income to their parents, and knowing that they basically help kids that want to still play but are not able to play in a higher level of sports. So.
Well, and that's one of the beautiful benefits of SenCal is it gives kids that maybe couldn't afford it the opportunity to play sports and get involved. But for you personally, I mean, managing your career, for lack of a better term, and volunteering with SenCal, how do you find the balance? How did you find the time? Obviously, you said you loved it. The kids' energy is infectious,
Yes.
but I mean, you had to graduate high school. You're getting ready to go to college. So how did you find the time to balance it all?
During school time, I was a 3-sport varsity athlete.
Jeez.
So I was pretty busy all year round, and then I was an academic student. Wasn't my strong suit, but I still got the work done. And so I had to decide my values on what time management was to me. And I really did have a good management schedule. And I just used my time on the weekend to spend time with Kensal, which they gave me the opportunity to come back my senior year. And I ended up becoming an umpire for them. And I did do public speaking on the mic, which I gave it to my little brother, but I mean, still. Yeah.
All right, well, 2 questions come to mind then.
Yeah.
First off, you said a 3-sport athlete. Which 3 sports? We got to get this in there. Which
Yes.
3 sports?
So I played varsity volleyball, varsity soccer, and varsity softball.
Okay, now as an umpire, give me your best strike 3 call.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Okay. This should be good.
Strike 3!
Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. So, wow, it's a tough act to follow. But just kind of wrap this up this way, Gabby, before you shuffle off to Fresno State and make millions of dollars in construction management. What advice would you give to anyone that looks at you and go, okay, wait a minute, she was a 3-sport athlete, she still found time, she's going to Fresno State, she has nothing but rave reviews. How do I get involved in SenCal? How do I be like her? What advice would you give folks? Should they get involved?
Well, I personally think, yes, you should get involved, and I think that it will bring more opportunities to you if you open that door. If you're willing to step out of your comfort zone and have people willingly give you things of like job opportunities and volunteer. Volunteer is a big thing in order to get yourself out there and receive scholarships.
Right.
Because if you don't, you're not gonna have those big opportunities come to you, which I was very, my freshman year, I was pretty like quiet. I wasn't really like out there. I wasn't always introducing myself. And then towards the end, I was just like, I need money to survive. If I'm gonna go to college, I'm gonna need money. And so
Squeaky wheel gets the oil kind of
yes, try your best to put your values first than others. And I know it's a crazy statement, but in order to be happy of what you get and receive, make sure that you're happy first and you love the things that you do for others, because if you do things for others, they'll appreciate and they'll give you better opportunities for you to help more than just your community.
They say you have to give to receive.
Yes, very.
Well, it's called the Community Impact Scholarship, and I think it's easy to see, making a huge impact in your community. We wish you the best. Go Dogs. Good luck at Fresno
Thank
State.
you.
And in 10 years or so when you're building skyscrapers, remember this face. I may need a janitorial job, and I would appreciate taking a good look at mine. Gabby, congratulations. Thank you so very much. And if you want more information, just head to our website. You can see it here on the bottom of the screen. Perhaps you are a future Community Impact Scholarship Award winner just waiting to be had, and we'll see you back here next time.